Well, conditions here are unkind to say the least. Welcome everybody on a wet, wet night. The rain is tumbling down here by the bucketful, and it is going to have a real impact on the important contest that lies ahead. It's a monster matchup, Jim Bedley.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I think Luke Shaw is a player who can really thrive here, Peter. I expect a lot of long diagonal passes from that deep left position, and he can make those long busting runs looking to provide cutbacks. So we've got a ball shifter and a chance creator all in one.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Mbuemo, Mount, it's been a pretty frantic start, a lot of front foot pressing. Doherty, and it's played forward. Wolverhampton Wanderers yet to have an attempt on goal. Could move up a gear here, out to the left it goes. Lovely feet, drilled in low. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bruno Fernandes. Manchester United!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Gomez. Up he goes!
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Bruno Fernandes. Shaw forwards and with intent. been fouled there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Shaw. Mount. He is just caressing the ball. Header! In he goes again. It's a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Hwang Hee-chan. That's really well manoeuvred. Played into space out wide. Looking for a decent ball in. So much time and space here. So who's he picking out? He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And the first 45 minutes. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
That's the start of another 45 minutes.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Hwang Hee-chan. Hwang Hee-chan, who's on a run down the left wing. Yoro. Nguemo. Casemiro.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Lovely bit of skill. It's run loose here. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
Very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Lost. Andre shifted upfield into the channel. irresistible, and the finish unearned.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. And the defence let themselves down by not picking them up. I think the boss won't be amused.
So here comes a substitution. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Bruno Fernandes. Mount. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Zirkzee does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Goes for the shot! Lacking in accuracy.
They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
Can he latch on to this? Big chance! The ball is loose and the chase is on. So that's it. It is all over. Wolverhampton perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Wolves just may have felt a little extra pressure in front of their own fans that caused a nervousness and tension.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.